Hello, welcome to Awesome Thoughts once more. This match... Okay, so let's look at the teams here. On the enemy team, there is Penny, Scoop, and Lone Star. Penny and Scoop both reckon to be pretty good at the moment. Lone Star is alright. And on my side, I am Coco, there's a Frog, and an Ayla bot. Coco and Frog both fine. Ayla, not so good. Also, bot. So, that just made the whole match for me. Just made it fantastic. First kill was by the bot. Then, unfortunately, I died to a turret because I got snared in the place. But we got a kill out of it. In fact, I think No, I didn't get a kill. Frog got the kill. No, and the Ayla bot died as well. But I mean, even so, like, an even exchange where one of your team is a bot, it's not unreasonable. I can still feel somewhat pleased with that. And we are back. Let me just look at the items. Frog. Weird. No NATO banked into Ninja Worms. Penny banked into Herringback Badge. Those not banked into both stages of regen. I do not agree with that, because that way he has to drop either boots or pills, and neither of those is a good idea. Here we go. Yep, Frog lives! Always try to help your teammates in situations like that, even if their survival looks basically impossible, which it kind of did there. I really didn't think Frog was going to come out of that alive. I just figured I'd get some damage done. And the Frog being Frog, dash is always a potential thing. And yeah, of course, Coco pairs up fairly well with Ayla and Frog. I mean, well, Coco pairs up well with pretty much anyone, to be honest, I tend to feel. Because Blaze is so good for locking enemy players down. So, okay, maybe not quite anyone, but anyone that can do a decent amount of damage in a short space of time. So, Ayla, Frog definitely fit that bill. Obviously the idea is use Blaze to kind of lock them down with the slow, and they can't get away from the rage or tornado, also dash. And Frog did something to Penny. And so yeah, this is done pretty well. Oh yeah, of course. The whole lockdown with Blaze thing also works well for Coco herself, because you can do quite a bit of DPS with Coco's auto attack. It's pretty effective. Let's see what the bot's doing. Not much. Let's see what Frog is doing. Who needs health?
Today's flavor is retribution.
And so I picked up boots, Blaze damage.
There's a new sheriff in town.
And this is fairly popular at this point, because your Blaze is powerful, and you just drop on the orange Blaze and auto attack them to death, or get your teammates to kill them. Either works. So, I mean, certainly, at the moment, I'm being cautious. I don't have any regen, which is a bit unhelpful for me. So I don't want to just jump right into fights. But Coco is mobile. Now that I have boots, I can easily just kind of float around
Brain freeze!
and get out of trouble without too much difficulty most of the time. And you'll have situations like that where
Defend me!
I take a bit of damage and the team might think I'm in trouble. I can get out, it's fine. So let's finish off that blaze damage. And yeah, we have a bit of a solar advantage. Also, obviously, kill advantage. That's standard. No, not fairly standard. Fairly unexpected for being 2v3 hot.
Brain freeze!
Yeah, the bot will have problems. I think the bot is about to die. Yeah. The bot. No.
Yo, man, I'm hurt.
Probably that was an unfortunate case of not being synced up, because I think like if Frog had been going for the penny and bot was probably bad by me. I probably should have gotten out a bit sooner. If Frog had been going for the penny, then Penny probably would have died. If the bot had been going for whoever Frog was fighting, they probably would have died. And it's a point to bear in mind with the bots. Though the bots are bad, they're not completely useless. And so if you work with your bot, you can potentially prevent it from feeding quite so badly as it usually would. And maybe get kills with it or for it. And I really think I probably should have been able to kill someone there. But apparently not, and no, I get out. Because that is what Coco does. Coco is very good at some crazy escapes and stuff. I mean, it can kind of get to a point where playing as Coco you can just feel totally untouchable, which can in turn lead to being a bit cocky, but look at that. Took some damage, hit Blaze, and we got a kill, and I got out, and then Frog got another kill. So Frog is doing a lot of the work here, but I'm certainly helping at least. Once again, 2v3.
What did I say again?
Yeah, the big issue that I have here is that I kind of get into a fight and take damage, and then have to get out of the fight and go heal up, and then sometimes other fights happen while I'm off healing up. And that's a problem because, like I said, it's nice if you can support your bot and it won't die as much. But I'd rather the bot die than me, so I am going off and abandoning the bot to die while I heal, and yeah, that was not a good fight for Scoop to jump into, because in general in this match we are 2v3, but in that specific instance Scoop was 1v2 I guess. Ayla only turned up at the end, but she got in the hit with the evil eye which secured the kill, so still relevant. I suppose Scoop's teammates could have actually helped him, and then maybe he would have died. Look at this go.
Excuse me, these guys are all over me. Somebody get
And here, I must admit, I was actually slightly annoyed. I was kind of like, well, seriously, Frog, if you were going to just get out safely by yourself, why did you call for help? I could have taken down that turret. But, we'll get it anyway. sooner or later. I haven't actually. I've like glanced back at this replay. I think I watched through it like fast forwarded. I haven't watched it through at regular speed.
I see it, but I
Yeah, let's
wouldn't
get
wanna be.
the whole Serona jump pad situation can also help with the untouchable feeling. Yeah, I haven't watched it back at normal speed, and when I was Blaze, I almost died, but I don't actually die. Here we are, I'm fine again. Yeah, when I was watching it through fast forwarded, I don't think I really looked at the solar numbers. I didn't realise the kind of lead that we sort of picked up. And it's enough that we've reached the point where me and Frog just sit up in the enemy jungle and go, yeah, sure, let's just drop down on them. And we almost got a kill right in front of their turret. Obviously with that much solar, I really wanted to go back and buy upgrades. The only reason I didn't go back sooner was because I didn't want to just leave the bot alone. And now, yeah, see, picking up lifesteal on my auto attack, because obviously I've been having that problem with not being able to maintain my health. And of course, superconductor also a very good option for Coco on the auto attack. But lifesteal allows you to just stay on good health, and that has been the problem that we've been having. I don't need to be doing more damage. I don't really need to be doing safer damage. If he'd aimed that hammer a bit better, maybe I would have died. But yeah, I don't need to be doing like safer damage with the particles on superconductor. I need to be keeping my health up while I do the damage that I do. So lifesteal seemed like the more useful option. Also, like I want a sustain option because I have been having this issue with having to leave because I don't have enough health. But I didn't want to take regen because, I mean, well, for one thing, it doesn't help against like big bursts, and for another, I kind of want to take Baby Curry Mammoth under the circumstances because I think that's the first time Frog died, yeah. And really gonna get this kill, probably. No, I got it. Yeah, hang on, let me just skip back a bit. Okay, that's a bit too far. So, yeah, Scoop's a bit low, but gets health creep, he has bindings, he probably figures he's alright. He has lifesteal on his auto attack as well. That's base. But this is kind of what I mean about the feeling untouchable as Coco, because like at no point in that was I really at risk at all. You know, maybe a little dicey when I was just dropping down directly in front of the turret, taking all the turret damage, but in general, there was never any risk to me there, even though I was taking a 1v1 on the opposing side of the map, and that was a terrible ball, and I could have gotten that kill. And if I had, then I would not have died. So that was dumb by me. But, yeah, I was totally safe the whole time that fight with Scoop, and then I eventually got the kill, and just wandered on out. I was saying before that I want to take Baby Curry Mammoth in this match. Ooh, picking up silver coating. That
Excuse me, these guys are all
obviously going
over
to
me. Somebody
also
get
be
rid
on
of them.
the
Accountability issues. I'm stumped. Totally.
and then attack speed. But yeah, I want to take Baby Curry Mammoth in this match really because
You have my sword!
as I just dive in, like at this point I have no idea really who's there. I just see that the fight is happening, dive in with Blaze, and it's almost absent-minded. Like, oh, someone died.
What am I
Cool.
doing
But yeah, with Scoop's snares, Penny obviously also has stun and amp and potentially silence, and Lone Star is picking up slow on his bull. So reducing all those would really be helpful, particularly when the playstyle I'm going for with Coco here is to kind of face rush them with my auto attack. It's difficult to do that if you get snared, stunned, and slowed before you reach them.
Aggressive
If
restructuring
what I
of
think
enemy
is happening
team
is
successful.
happening, is happening.
I think, as I recall, there are a few points in this match that are a bit like that one just there, in that I kind of have the feeling of, like, no Scoop, just because I'm on low health does not mean that you can fight me, because I'm Coco.
If what I think is
Explain this to
The droids can fight me, clearly.
I am the 36th century fox.
But Scoop, yeah, again, I reiterate this feeling untouchable. I can get a bit cocky about it, if I didn't get so cocky about it, then maybe I wouldn't die as many times as I do. But yeah, I suppose 5 and 4 but I've also been helping Rob to get some of those kills that he's got, so whatever. Anyway, and how I have that curry, also Heavenly Fire, because when I have max blaze damage, most of the time the Heavenly Fire will hit if I hit with a ball, and essentially I've been feeling that sort of that sort of little burst at the end with the ball lightning was not working as well as I would have liked.
aggressive restructuring of enemy team successful.
Yeah, that was definitely an instance of the arrogance on my part getting the better of me, thinking, I'm fine because I'm Coco, I can just walk in anywhere and not die. Not always the case.
Enemy
got a
structure
bogey on
neutralized. Deploying
I really
super
wish that replays
If
would
what I think is happening is happening,
make that
it
distinction
better not be.
between which side does things depending on who you're watching. Regardless, what have I got now? Mammoth! Because I want to stop getting messed up by Scoop's snares. I think he's even got the extra snare upgrade on Hammer. And, he's got the upgrade on Bindings that makes it cleanse damage over time. Which, I guess I'm really getting to him with the Blaze, because that's the only dot in this game, unless Ayla got that eye upgrade, which she didn't. And it's kind of a bad upgrade, really. because, like, sure, the blaze is a problem, but by the time you take the 1 second the bindings take to charge up and actually hit you with that cleanse, you've already taken a decent amount of damage at that point, and then potentially you get the cleanse and then you walk into another blaze particle. So yeah, that upgrade is not good. Like, even if you're against like Nor, Scolded, Coco, all have some fairly effective dot, I would not take that upgrade on Scoop.
Excuse me, these guys are all over me. Somebody get rid of them.
Yeah. If Blaze had more of a cooldown, it might be fairer on the team.
Enemy team downsized.
As it is, it's one of those things that sometimes feels like it's always available, like, whenever you want it, or like it's just about to be available again when you want it. Apparently we let a bit of a droid happen because we weren't paying attention, but it's fine. Frog can handle stuff. Halebot might die. So yeah, I'm now at max order attack, and yeah, Halebot can die.
Aggressive restructuring of enemy team successful.
Are they? I guess it works on Lone Star. It reflects Scoop's hammer. There's nothing to pay.
Enemy team's is getting a Christmas
Probably would have gone to can't touch this.
Can't touch this.
Yeah, see, you're right, Frog. Can't touch this is the upgrade that you should have taken. Don't know what you're thinking. Though it does not matter that much under the circumstances. This is like what Coco does
Somebody get rid of them.
when she's over leveled. She just jumps on people. Like,
enemy team down.
hey, you get some dot, and you get some dot, and everyone gets a dot. And what's that, Scoop? You think you can fight me because I'm on low health? No, no.
Team successful.
And then, with my tiny sliver of health, I'm still confident enough that I figure I can just go to their jungle for creeps. And be fine. That was stupid. That was me being arrogant again.
Or are you all too
I should have, run a little bit further. Maybe taken a bounce pad
Experience the
and
delicious
teleported
taste
in
of
midair.
justice.
And Frog almost wormed the bot.
help me out, team?
But I just want to remind everyone once again,
Time for some
just in case you've forgotten, that 2v3. I mean, I know Coco is good. Coco is very good. And Frog, also good. But Penny and Scoop are no slouches in terms of the generally accepted meta of which characters are useful.
Might
once again. Scoop.
Excuse me,
Nope.
these guys are all over me. Somebody get rid of them.
Don't need health to get you killed. And I mean that's partly it's partly the general Coco-ness that is
Alright, guys.
and it's partly that my frog is being useful. But it's also, I think, the lifesteal auto-attack paying a certain amount of dividends, because
One scoop of justice coming up.
that can maintain health.
Somebody
So
get
yeah,
rid of them.
I start off on low health, but if I manage to auto-attack something before I actually die, then that will help maintain that health. What? So it's then my opponent's health going down and mine's staying the same,
I got a
because I'm not taking that many hits because of the Coco-ness, as aforementioned.
Aggressive restructuring of enemy teams successful.
I don't generally just randomly blaze, even though the cooldown is pretty short. I don't generally just randomly blaze for the speed up. That might partly be because I used to never use certain places, so I'm entirely used to it. But Scoop should not have taken that bounce back there. But, I mean, he's not dead. But now he is. It's again one of these cases of like, just because I'm not on the greatest of health does not mean you can fight me, and now Penny is having the exact same experience. And then I'm just like, okay,
If what I think
you
is
run off and get some health.
is
I will
happening,
destroy this
it
turret.
better
Not even get out on my very low health. Help Frog get a kill on my very low health.
It better not be.
This is Coco doing Coco things. Now I have the extra slow on Blaze. I think I have most of the build at this point. I should do. I have almost 3400 solar. Auto attack is fully upgraded. Blaze is now fully upgraded. I only have 2 stages of pills and 1 stage of ball damage. Those are the missing things.
Your base is suffering a security breach.
If what I think is
And
happening
once again,
is
like,
happening,
okay,
it better not
didn't
be.
kill Scoop there, but it's very much a case of, again, I feel like I'm just Coco doing Coco things, and
Excuse me, these guys are all
the point is, it doesn't necessarily matter that I didn't get the kill in that particular instance, because it's, again, even though I was not on great health, it didn't matter that much. I was never really at risk of dying.
Aggressive restructuring of enemy blue department.
Because an advantage of building auto-attack as Coco is that you then have that amazing structure damage. Not particularly relevant at this point, because at this point, whatever build I went, I'm almost maxed out. I have an auto-attack. But earlier on, it probably made a bit of a difference, maybe, possibly. But yes, so we won that 2v3 all game. As I recall, in the lobby when we were looking at the, waiting for other players with the tick boxes and the question marks, there was a question mark for our 6th player. But I guess whoever that was left and then no one else joined. But who cares? We won 2v3. This is why I wanted to make a video of this game, even though it's a bit of a stomp. And the only other point of interest in it really is, look at Coco doing Coco things. She's a bit overpowered, yeah? I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.